GATT member country under 1994. And then we talked about the serious injury, we talked about the overall significant overall impairment, we talked about the threat of serious injury and like product and directly competitive product. And as you are updating me, we have covered until what slide number? Safeguard provisional measures. Now what are provisional measures? Provisional measures are there if you have filed a case with the government and there is a apprehension that if the government or any investigating authority undertakes that study or examination or case, it's going to require some time, and during that time there is a possibility that the domestic industry might just collapse. So in order to meet that situation, the law provides that a member country can impose provisional safeguard measures, and those measures can be applied for 200 days. Now, safeguard measures, there were a lot of questions from the class on account of duration. So, next slide. As far as duration is concerned, number one, that in one go, the safeguard measure cannot exceed 4 years. The first imposition. You can impose 4 years, for 4 years. And then you can extend it if in the last year you take up the case, you analyze the things once again, you put up the case to the government analyzes that, undertakes an examination, and then this can be extended to another 4 years, and that is all, and no extension beyond that. And if the imposition is for about 1 year, then you have to progressively liberalize and see, because 1 year means that the industry is not injured to that greater extent. And if it's the midterm review, if longer than 3 years, and if you've got something for 3 and more years, then you have got to have a built-in review, midterm review, which says that in the mid period you have to analyze and see whether the problem is solved or not solved.
सर, इस पीरियड में क्या ये कंसीडर किया जाएगा कि एक तो इंडस्ट्री अपने आप को हील भी कर रही है और उस लेवल पे लेके आ रही है?
इंडस्ट्री अपने आप को
जो इंजर हुई है,
हाँ जी,
वो अपने आप को हील भी किया उसने और उस लेवल पे लेके आई क्या कंप्लीट कर?
adjustment, this because this safeguard measure is basically for adjustment, providing adjustment period. So the industry has to adjust itself.
Sir, just कि गवर्नमेंट इसमें अपार्ट फ्रॉम इंडस्ट्री को छोड़ के इकोनॉमिक पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से आपका बैलेंस ऑफ ट्रेड अगर इसको आउट हो रहा है, उसमें भी कुछ सेफगार्ड मेजर इम्पोज कर सकते हैं?
देखिए ना, safeguard, अगर if you try to remember, we said that safeguards are of two types. Number one, against increased imports. Number two, for economic development. We have not yet talked about economic development. Our next topic is for economic development. At the moment, we are only talking about increased imports, which you have earned by committing an obligation under the GATT rules. You have lowered the tariff, you have bound them, and you have annexed them or placed them in a schedule. That is the Article 2 of the GATT 1994.
सर, इसमें हम ये भी कर सकते हैं, इस टॉपिक से करेंगे, लेकिन अभी ऐसा कि हम कुछ गुड्स के ऊपर रिस्ट्रिक्शन लगा देते हैं फॉर कि वो पाकिस्तान में इंपोर्ट नहीं हो सकती, लेकिन अगर वो इक्विपमेंट वो गुड्स हम पाकिस्तान में मैन्युफैक्चर कर रहे हो और हम उस पर ये इम्पोजिशन लगा सकते हैं कि ये चीज़ें जो हैं कि पाकिस्तान में इंपोर्ट नहीं हो सकती.
Were you there in the last lecture? हमने स्टार्ट ही ये लिया था कि आर्टिकल 11 ऑफ GATT 1994 ये कहता है कि क्वांटिटेटिव रिस्ट्रिक्शंस नहीं लगा सकते. Only in certain circumstances, and those circumstances were safeguard measures in increased imports and safeguard measures for economic development. Apart from that, you cannot impose bans, you cannot impose embargoes कि ये चीज़ चूँकि मुल्क में बन रही है इसलिए नहीं आ सकती। लेकिन अब आप कहेंगे कि इस ट्रेड पॉलिसी में फ्रिजिडेयर्स के ऊपर गवर्नमेंट ने बैन किया है। दैट डिसीजन इज़ नॉट करेक्ट, दैट कैन बी चैलेंज्ड इन टर्म्स ऑफ, अगर कोई इम्पोर्टर्स खड़े हों और कहें जी कि ये आपने किस बेसिस पे बैन किया है, बैन तो आप नहीं लगा सकते, तो दैट कैन बी चैलेंज्ड इन द कोर्ट, और वो डेफिनेटली हो भी जाएगा। क्योंकि इफ़ यू रिमेंबर द 4 बेसिक रूल्स ऑफ गैट, उसमें पहला रूल ये है कि प्रोटेक्शन थ्रू टैरिफ्स ओनली। यस, इट्स इन द लॉ, इट्स इन द लॉ। I didn't get you.
Let's say अगर उसने 20% ऐड कर दिया, would you like this 15, 10 and 5 and
प्रोग्रेसिव मीन्स कि आप उसको ग्रेजुअली भी कम कर सकते हैं, यू कैन फेज इट आउट।
yeah, it can be like that 20, 90, 80, 90.
anything. The only thing you have to make up is that WTO being a rule based system, you have to provide a logical analysis कि आप ऐसा क्यों कर रहे हैं, and if you do that you can do it.
What all comes in provision text?
जी,
What all things comes in provision text?
little bit louder, I can't hear you what you're saying.
So what all comes in provision text?
All,
Comes in provision.
मैं समझा नहीं क्या फरमा रहे।
What all is covered under provision?
Provisional measures is, oh I get you. देखिए, हमने ये चीज़ एक देखी थी कि सेफ गार्ड मेजर के तहत आप क्या चीज़ कर सकते हैं, मॉडिफाई दी कंसेशन। नंबर 2, raise tariffs. Beyond the bound rate, or what you could do is apply quantitative restrictions. So इन तीनों में से आप कोई भी चीज़ कर सकते हैं, but again you have to justify that.
So it should not be more than 200 days.
Not more than 200 days.
4 years are like around.
No, you are mixing up, gentlemen, you're mixing up two things. Can we come back to the previous slide? Now you have got to be attentive to the earlier part because it's difficult to repeat. In critical circumstances where delay would cause damage difficult to repair, कि उसको आप बाद में ड्रिप लगा के भी you cannot pull the patient back, right? तो उसमें आप maximum 200 days का provisional measure लगा सकते हैं कि you have injected, you have given the drip to the industry, you have given the protection to the industry for 200 days, pending the final determination, the examination, the inquiry, all the notification procedure, उसको आपने पेंड कर दिया, not as such pending किया, उसको वो साथ साथ चल रहा है, लेकिन you have imposed 200 days provisional measures. Now, what is this 4 years? This 4 years is when you have made the final examination and you have reached the point that yes, your investigation says that the industry needs to be protected, तो फिर आप 400 days लगाएंगे और वो 400 days जो 200 days हैं वो इसमें शामिल होंगे, that is to be remembered. और फिर this can be extended to 4 years, और फिर ये मिड टर्म रिव्यू और प्रोग्रेसिव लिबरलाइजेशन का एक कॉन्सेप्ट है. The point to be remembered is कि अगर आपने 3 साल के लिए अगर आपने लगाया है सेफ गार्ड मेजर लगाया है और तीसरे साल आपने उसको ख़त्म होने से पहले एक्सटेंड नहीं किया, ब्रेक आ गई, तो फिर अगर पहले 3 साल का लगा है तो दूसरी दफ़ा लगाने के लिए बीच में 3 साल का पीरियड ज़रूरी है. जी, ब्रेक कितनी हो डिपेंड करता है इंडस्ट्री की नीड्स के ऊपर, लेकिन अगर बीच में गैप आ गया है तो इट सेज कि नॉन एप्लीकेशन पीरियड ऑफ इक्वल टू ड्यूरेशन ऑफ प्रीवियस मेजर. दिस सेज कि आपने फॉर 3 years आपने लगाए और ये एंड हो रहे थे 2000, ठीक है, 3 years बन गए. यहाँ पर इसको कंटिन्यू किया, ब्रेक आ गई, मींस ये जो नॉन अप्लाइंग पीरियड है दैट हैज टू बी फॉर अनदर 3 years, 3 साल फिर अप्लाई नहीं कर सकेंगे। फिर when you talk the compensation and there are some rules in it कि अगर वो compensation, the point to be remembered here is that if they can't agree compensation in 30 days, members may suspend equal concessions unless Council for Trade in Goods disapproves it. So there is simple procedure, और ये in the earlier part कोई developed country के against safeguard measure लगाता है और उस developing country, is it clear or this developing country is being taken on account of increased imports to a country. For instance, if says that imports from Pakistan in Bangladesh is not developed, it's probably least developed, or some other countries, say China even, goods are not in question at the moment. No, it doesn't say कि वो कितनी होनी चाहिए मुल्क, जिन for developing, अगर only for developing countries. Next. इतना फर्स्ट ईयर का एप्लीकेशन पीरियड है, उतना बीच में like multi ambit of now they have been brought into the GATT. Number one, the legislation your country has undertaken. We have the intimate the same. So it's a simple thing. I can just skip it. Next. So how to ascertain whether an industry is injured by the increased imports or there is a threat, or it falls within the purview of the provisions of Article 19 and the GATT Agreement of Safeguards. So I've tried to prepare 2 checklists. Now these are very important checklists you can use whenever you are deciding whether an industry is being hit or not, is being injured or not. You simply refer to these checklists. You can refer to these and you can decide. You can were under Article 19 of GATT 94. What it says that if you have a case of bias, or if you are sitting in industry and deciding whether your industry is being injured by anything or not, the first step is to see whether it's a similar critical or if it's product or it's an identical product. You see the of imports, whether it is in absolute or relative terms. Now we have already seen that whether the GATT WTO obligation is you have this impression in your mind or not, or these are something coming in blue. One by one. Ji? But if you ask me this question now, what schedule are we referring to? I'm sorry. ये तो आप पिछले, if we talk of schedule, we are under access. We are only referring to schedule contained in the Article 2 access negotiations. There is only one schedule basic that. Then it must also be seen whether domestic producers of competitive products are being seriously injured or not, whether the injury is there or not. And then if the of 1 2 are positive, so you may proceed further with the investigation. Yes, and you also write in that when the 28% of tariff was being bound, only those tariff lines bound products of which were not produced locally. So it was deliberate action that at that time to bind only those items not being produced. So if you had bound those items, the majority which were not being locally produced, the imports of those will not affect the industry. So this point was not taken into consideration at that time, and that's a very valid point.
The thing is, 20% even that is very, very well. The bound here, the limit has been so decreased, 25% of one. So margin is too less.
Binding was now let me explain this. Although we have discussed this in detail, but this is an important point. That binding is probably the most appropriate binding, not because that I was in it, but let me explain you what it says. And this is the current applied rate. The maximum rate at the moment. Right, this is the situation. I'm not too good at drawing, but so what's the case now? The case is that you can increase the tariff for granting protection to your industry to 49.99 without referring the case to the WTO. So this gives us a provision. So binding at 50%, if you consider them now, is probably the most appropriate binding.